Alright guys, the season's winding down here and I'm out in Northern California just to see if I can get some striper to go before it's too late. I mean, the fish start moving back up into the bay, into the rivers, you know, right around this time of year. This is like mid-September, and I don't know what's going to happen out here. Hopefully I can get something going. Yeah, you know, it's just one last hurrah for before they go away and have to wait another year. So hopefully we can get some fish, and here we go. I'm just gonna work the beach, man. Man time, let's do this. Tied on this is not an SP minnow, actually. It's this is a Shimano. I don't know, it's a bigger profile and it casts better. So I'm going with this over the SP minnow. Same action, kind of a cool lure. Yeah, man, this is just good conditions. Hopefully there's some fish out here. This water is nice looking. Oh, there's got to be something out there. Shit. Let me see what my drag's at. This is just some nice water. I feel like I could just throw it anywhere out here and it'd be good. Oh, that's a good cast. That's a nice bait, man. That's a huge profile for a jerk bait. Gotta get something. There he is, there he is. There he is. Not huge, but he's on. Yeah, definitely not huge. In fact, I'm pulling this thing in, but he might run. Okay, there he is. Come on, baby. Nice stripage. Kind of a little guy. He choked it. Choked it good. Okay, well, action's action. Can't all be huge. Pretty. Yeah. One does not like it. Yikes, now he's getting me. There we go. I don't know, guys. Not a huge fish, but a nice fish. Push him down a little bit. There he is. Pretty. I'll send him on his way. Okay, right. They're not far out, but they're not super close. They're kind of getting hits in a little zone here. That's kind of in there. It's going to keep feeding that little zone. That's right in there. Okay. All right, let's see here. There he is. There, you gotta go real slow with him. This feels a little bit bigger. This feels a little bit bigger. Oh, crab! I just caught a crab on an SP minnow, guys. In the well, you know, you never know what you're gonna catch out here. It felt bigger, but there he is. I don't eat crab, although I could keep that thing. Look at, he's pissed too. Ah! Nice big keeper crab. See you later, buddy. Ruined his day. He was out there far. Felt big because I was like pulling this oblong shaped thing in. See if we can get a fish, regular fish out here. more crustaceans on a lure. At least there's life. All right, guys, I'm moving down the road here. You know, I just want to point out that, you know, part of fishing is moving. You got to keep adjusting to conditions. I'd love to stay there and keep working that beach, but, you know, I only have a limited amount of time to be out here, and you got to maximize your time on the water sometimes. So that means driving sometimes, and, you know, if the conditions change, don't fucking stay there. Go somewhere, or excuse me, if the conditions change, don't stay there, go somewhere else. That's the way I fish. If I don't hit something, if I'm able to work the best water that I can find for 30 minutes to 40 minutes to 45 minutes, and I'm not hitting anything, I just go to the next place. Change the venue. I'm going light tackle here. Now the reason I've come over here is because action is action, and I'm not having a lot of action because conditions are a little rough. And I've come here because there's rocks and stuff, which kind of makes it a little easier to fish. Not much striper action. It's not an impossibility there'd be a striper out here, but this is more of like a perch area. But the water's moving a little bit slower because of the structure here, so I'm hoping that maybe I can get some action. Now, it's no guarantee, obviously, but we'll see. I think it's my best use of the next 2 hours, or an hour and a half or whatever, before I need to get back to LA to try this area. So I'm going to give it a go and see what happens here. I hopefully can hook up with something, you know. Okay, let's get it out there. Here, maybe let's see who's home. All right, we got a little too much seaweed over here. I'm going to move over. Now I'm fishing this bucktail and gulp trailer, so if there is any kind of striper hanging out here, I got a bucktail for them. And perch, a lot of the time, guys, are attracted to the color and the size and profile of a bucktail, but you know, they're not big enough to eat it, and so I put the gulp trailer on there just to have something for them to eat. This is a really effective lure. I don't know if I'll catch anything today, but I love this setup. It's a great setup for NorCal surf fishing, because you can target more than one species. You can target 2 species at once. And I think versatility is important in a rig, especially when you're under a time constraint, because you want to be able to maximize your time on the water. So I'm just going to work down the beach here. All right, guys, so I'm going to call it quits. This concludes my weekend of fishing here in Northern California for striper, and I caught 1 fish. Am I disappointed? Absolutely. I wanted to catch tons of fish. That was my goal, was to come up here and crush it, to catch a fucking 20-pounder, a 30-pounder, to do whatever it takes, man. It didn't work out that way, okay? It didn't work out that way. I got what I got, and I'm happy to get what I got. What am I kidding? I'm not happy. I can't wait for next season. I want to get more. It's never enough. You got to keep fishing. Now I have to go back. I got to go back to Southern California now and take this whole experience out on the fish down in Southern California. Okay? You hear me? You hear me, fish in Southern California? I'm coming for you now, damn it! Because these striper wouldn't bite my line enough this weekend. Now I'm coming for you. I'm talking croaker. I'm talking corbina. I'm talking whatever it takes. I'll go fishing for carp, for bass, landlocked striper. I don't give a shit. I'm coming for you, Southern California fish, because I didn't get what I was looking for up here, man. Am I gonna cry about it? Absolutely not. You can't be crying about shit. You can't cry about not catching your fish. I wanted to catch more fish. I didn't catch them, but I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm gonna keep fishing, god damn it. Oh my God. And striper up here in NorCal next year, you better watch out. I'm coming for you. So don't think that I'm gonna give up just because I kind of went out with a fizzle this year. I'll be back. Man time, guys. Till next time.
Every day I wake up, I feel like I'm living in a dream.